What's up guys, David here, and despite being over a year old, the iPhone 6s is still technically the PhoneBuff style speed test champ. And while it already beat most of 2016's flagship smartphones, there is one phone that it hasn't faced off against yet, and that is its own successor in the iPhone 7. So today, we're going to see if the quad-core A10 Fusion chip inside the iPhone 7 is all that it's cracked up to be, and if so, just how much of a difference it actually makes. But before we get into it, I want to give a big shout out to Braintree Payments for sponsoring today's video. So developing your own mobile app can be complex, but integrating your own payment option no longer has to be. With Braintree, your business can accept nearly every type of payment from any device with just one integration. Everything from pesos to PayPal to Android Pay and whatever payment option comes next. Braintree's simple, flexible SDKs make your job and your payments easier. Learn more at braintreepayments.com/PhoneBuff. Alright, let's get right into it. So we'll kick this thing off by starting the stopwatches on each phone, where the iPhone 7 gets the step over the iPhone 6s by snapping the photo a bit quicker as both phones just blaze through that first row of system apps and move on to the gaming row, where the iPhone 7 looks to maintain its early lead over the 6s, with it being just about a split second ahead of it. But the 6s is proving why it has been the undefeated speed test champ for so long, with it doing a pretty good job at keeping up with the iPhone 7 here in the gaming row, only falling maybe a second or two behind despite having the older A9 chip under the hood. But I have a feeling that A9 chip is going to show its age during this next task in Lapse-It, where both phones will have to create a time lapse from the same exact video file. Now, this is the most processor intensive task in this whole speed test, and as you can see, the iPhone 7 and its new A10 Fusion chip completes it at a much faster rate than the A9 packing 6s. So while the iPhone 7 finally got itself some separation between it and the 6s after Lapse-It, it is worth noting that this was mainly because Lapse-It really pushes the processors on each phone. And with the iPhone 7 having the latest and greatest processor from Apple, it obviously fared better, finishing the first lap with a time of 1 minute and 8 seconds. But what I think is interesting here is, outside of Lapse-It, the iPhone 6s didn't actually fall too far behind in all the other apps, with it finishing the first lap 12 seconds later with a time of 1 minute and 20. Now, this just goes to show you how much of a role storage, read, and write speeds play in loading up apps and games, with both the iPhones here having super fast NVMe storage. So there you go, the iPhone 7 finishes with a total time of 1 minute and 34 seconds, with that first lap seeming to have made all the difference, with the iPhone 6s finishing the speed test 14 seconds later with a total time of 1 minute and 48 seconds, making the winner and new